We're really professional. We're not at all.
So professional.
Is this working? I don't know. I won't know it's working until I come to edit it. It's saying it's using the mic.
Let's just hope for that.
That we'll hope for the best. Hi.
20 seconds in.
We're 20 seconds in. So we're going to conduct these. We're doing this all around the floor. Little like 5-minute chats, interviews with people. We would have had 2 of these, but the other one has currently been taken to the toilet. I really hope he's not turned it on. I really hope he hasn't turned it on. He's gone to have a piss, basically. So I'm Steve.
I'm not Steve.
Well, not Steve. No, I've only just noticed the heart on the. So, what's this? I can't do that. I used to be able to do that in my beard,
Really?
but it used to be down to about here. I shaved it all off. My head is the wrong way up. So, what's your name?
My name's Willow.
Willow.
And my account is SolarBubblesTV.
Is what?
SolarBubblesTV.
SolarBubblesTV.
Solar, like
solar,
like the panels you put on.
Oh right, solar.
SolarBubblesTV.
So
We get there
I nearly said solar panels TV.
No, solar panels.
That's a completely different
that's my
TikTok. Solar. This is what literally all of my content is like. This is literally what all of my stuff is like. So what was that? So you do TikTok?
Yeah.
I'm
So
guessing.
I post content on TikTok. I post 3 times a day, so I have to get quite a lot of content. So what I basically did is I found an audio, and then you put it on your phone, and you like record a bit, go back, record another bit, go back, record another bit, and it takes quite a long time.
Yeah, the energy levels that you must have.
I just gaslight myself. I'm like, oh, I'm so tired. No, you're not. We've got more content to film.
I know how that feels. Yeah, I know, right? How old are you?
I'm 20 years old.
20 years old.
I know I look 14, but I am 20 years old.
20. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm serious.
I feel. Oh no! Don't do serious face. So, how many followers have you got on TikTok?
I've got 75,000 on TikTok, and I also post on Instagram where I have 18,000.
Are you Solar Panels TV on Instagram or what?
I'm SolarBubblesTV.
I know.
Actually. Come on, geez, you have an interview with me and you can't even get my name right.
I'm terrible at this. Solar Bubbles on Instagram.
SolarBubblesTV.
Yeah. I know. It's fine. We'll find it. It's fine. If I end up in a ditch later tonight, I'm gonna have the TikTok logo like etched in the back of my head. So what is it about TikTok then that you enjoy?
So I started posting content on there when I was 16, back in COVID, when I didn't really have anything to do, as everyone else didn't have anything to do. So I just post videos on there, and I think I like the fact that people will express that they like what you're doing. It gives me a way to like express my creativity, and also like I am quite a humorous person, so it gives me an opportunity to like make people laugh and stuff, and I like doing that. Good.
So I think for a lot of us, because I started doing all of this over COVID as well to try to keep the LARP hobby alive for a lot of people and that. So has TikTok helped you in any way? Because a lot of people who say that they do a lot of creative things, it helps. It's pulled them out of like depression and
for me
anxieties
personally,
and things.
I was bullied quite badly in school, so it made me quite a nervous person and quite an anxious person.
Yeah.
And I feel like posting online has helped me build a lot of confidence.
Good.
So like going out into public in a blue costume, I would never have done that.
Yeah.
Like I used to not even be able to go to the shops and ask people, do you have milk?
Really?
Because I'd be so anxious. Whereas now,
yeah, I mean, we go off into a field with 3,500 people, dress up, hit each other with foam swords, and that. So it's a similar sort of thing. But yeah, you get the impression that a lot of this sort of stuff that is it. I mean, you'll hear about the negative side of
there
things,
is definitely a lot of negative stuff. I find on Instagram people are a lot more negative. Like I can post a video in a cosplay and I'll get like hundreds of comments saying really, really horrible things, and it's sometimes hard to switch off from that.
Yeah.
But you kind of just have to, because it's always going to be a thing that's there. You can't like escape it.
No. But you focus on the positive.
Yeah.
And that's the only thing that you stick to. So that's really, really good. That's really, really good to know. So have you ever thought about doing like YouTube, Twitch, or stuff like that?
So I used to do Twitch streaming, but I found that was it was quite draining to do Twitch streaming because you have to constantly be entertaining all of the time, even when there's no one there. And if you don't have many people in there, there's no one to bounce off of. So
Yeah.
it's quite difficult. You've got to like constantly be funny, which it was fun to start with, but then I found over time, especially with I have a full-time job, it was just like, I can't do
No.
this. It's too much. Yeah.
And we're never funny.
Oh no, my Twitch is my second job.
It's your second
Oh,
job.
so
Yeah.
This is my second job.
Yeah.
Something going on.
Yeah, it's a very interesting beast, this whole, because being a content creator has very much sort of exploded over the last 4 or 5 years and things. So, I mean, Comic-Con, MCM never used to do anything like this for content creators or anything like that. You always used to. It's wonderful. It makes a nice change. It really, really does. So, what are your sort of like aspirations then for yourself then in?
So, when I first started this year, I only had about 10,000 followers, and I had like a video that blew up. So my goal for the end of the year was like 20,000 followers, and then suddenly this video blows up, and millions of people see it, and suddenly I've got like 75k, and it's like, whoa. So I guess my goals are, I want to get better at responding to emails, because I get quite a lot of emails like, hey, would you like to work with us? And then I'm like, oh, this is scary. I'm just going to leave it in there.
Right.
And I want to hit 100k one day.
Yeah.
One day, even if it's really far away.
It doesn't matter. I mean, everyone needs to have a goal, don't they, and stuff? Because I remember my first goal was to get my first Twitch paycheck, and now I get paid monthly by Twitch.
Really good.
I have done for years.
Feeling when you get to that point.
It's
I mean,
a
I
lovely.
don't get much from TikTok, but when I do get it, it's like, I earned this. It makes it like feel like it's worth it that I'm doing all this effort and I'm at least getting some money back, and then I'll get £20 from TikTok and spend £100 on a cosplay, and it'll be worth the money.
How does TikTok work out its money then?
So it's done on views.
Yeah.
So if you get a certain amount, you don't get much.
No.
It's like 20p a day. If you have a video that blows up, like I got a video that had 4.7 million and I got 30 quid from it.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's fucking awful.
Twitch is average. Shit.
Yeah. No, TikTok's really bad.
Really
Yeah,
bad.
TikTok is absolutely awful for that. So, whereas like for us, I mean, you do a lot. We're not going to talk money or anything, but you do a lot better than me, and that I'm happy with my £100 a month. So
Mine is decent. Mine is minimum wage job.
yeah, yours, yeah.
That's really good. I wish I could be at that level.
Well, don't we all? But I think at the end of the day, what matters is that you're enjoying what you're doing, and you look absolutely mental running up and down this as well. I was tired, as I was saying, I was tired just watching. So, but I mean, 75,000, and you probably inspire a lot of people to do.
Yeah, I did have one experience where I went to MegaCon last year, and someone came up to me and they were like, "Hi, can I get a picture with you?" So I did, and then I gave them one of my little things that I give out because it had my at on it, and they were like, "Can I post a picture of you?" And I was like, "Yeah, this is my at, so you can tag me if you want." And they're like, "Oh no, I know who you are." I'm like, "You do?" And they're like, "Yeah, I came to this con just to meet you." And I'm like,
Oh wow!
"Me?"
Yeah, it's like I got here and I had one person come up and say that they watched my channel, and it's just like,
It's such a nice feeling.
oh,
It's such a nice feeling.
do you have a life? I must be one of the only content creators in the world who meets a fan, insults them immediately.
Really on brand for you, though.
It really is on brand
The
for
first
me.
time someone said, "Are you SolarBubblesTV?" I accidentally swore at them. Not at them, but like,
Oh, I
I
would have
just
done.
said the F word, and I was like, "Sorry, I'm just not used to it."
I've said so much worse.
Really?
So much worse to be. Yeah. Oh, are you hefty? Yeah. Fuck off. Believe me, I've called them the C word as well. Very on brand for me. It really, really is. 10
Sorry.
minutes. Oh
This
Jesus.
is so entertaining.
Fair, we had 40 seconds screwed about at the start.
Yeah. This is only meant to be a 5-minute interview.
Sorry about that.
No, that's fine. But I do. I'm Hefty Yeti on YouTube
I'll
and
get
stuff
you
like
in a
that.
minute. Not you personally, but your ads.
I'm gonna have the TikTok thing in the back of my head
Yeah.
carved and it'll be
Solar panels.
it'll be solar panels. Solar panels TV was here.
Oh, so much hair.
Yeah, I don't know what that feels like.
I can see.
No, thank you so much for chatting.
Thank you.
I think this is the first time I've ever spoken to someone who does TikTok
Oh,
as well.
really?
Yeah, I've always tried to avoid TikTok like the plague. So it's too much. Yeah, I always have. It's.
It's okay.
Well, no, I'm being honest. I'm being honest. So this
Hello,
is
anyone watching. If you're a user of TikTok, they hate you.
yeah.
You're not supposed to say yes.
I always tell the truth. No, it's I can't get my head around it. I think that's it. Huh?
We've got other people to interview.
Sorry.
Yeah, this is true. I just can't get my head around it half the time, and I think that's where I struggle. So, but no, this has been lovely, and it's been really good. So I need to get the parental stuff sorted though for TikTok for my daughter. She's 14.
Yeah, it's a rough.
Yeah, there are some pricks out there. Sorry, language.
I'm 20.
There are a bunch of cunts out there.